Welcome everyone to MJ's Hobby Corner. This is your bi-weekly chat and update for the channel. And I'm Martin, and this is Julie.
Hello, Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, everyone.
New Year.
This is the first one of the year.
Yes, 2021. When we'd like to welcome our new subscribers.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Thank you so much for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying it, the content.
Yep, thank you very much, guys, for supporting the channel. And we've had a few subscribers since the last time.
Yes, we have. We have.
You know,
yeah.
so
great. Awesome.
So I like to say this before for the opening, just for the new people on our channel. These bi-weekly hobby chats that Julie and I do, it's a chance for us to get together, talk about some games, but also to update the channel, tell you guys what's going on in the channel, what kinds of projects are coming, what kinds of games are coming.
Absolutely.
And I just want to put that out there for you guys.
That's right. So, 5 parsecs.
5 parsecs from home.
Yes.
Finally got to play.
Yes.
5 parsecs. I used the new expansion that the author has put out, Ivan Sorensen. He put out a new expansion. It came right before I was going to play the game. That night is when I got the email about the expansion. So I got to read it. Very cool. It works great. It really helps you to kind of go into the game slowly. That's the idea. So I just played the first mission on there. I'm going to be playing the second mission soon. And then it'll take you through the campaign turn. You know, that's where most of the things happen in the game.
Right. Yeah.
So,
but you had fun, right? You really liked it.
I had a lot of fun. I have a whole motley crew there. And thankfully, because this is a training mission, my leader is not dead.
That's always a good thing.
Okay. And Mr. Parsons, who was the rich guy, he's one of the wealthy guys in my crew. Oh, well, his background came out that he was wealthy, right? He's the guy with the 2 pistols. He was KIA, but he's not. He's actually going to be fine after this game.
Well, that's awesome.
So I'm happy to report that.
Miraculous.
And one of my favorite girls is the Malifaux figure with the pistol.
She is awesome.
Isn't she?
Yes, she really is. Yeah.
Check her out,
I try to
guys.
imagine that I'm her. You know?
well, check out
the
our
assassin in me
representation.
comes out.
Yeah, of Sassy Julie. Here's the figure.
Assassin Julie. I said that.
Oh, I said a Sassy Julie. Sorry. Anyway, her name is Aurora, and she's one of the characters.
Yeah,
and then there's Janice with the hand flamer. That's the other girl, crazy Janice. So it went well. I mean, my guys had a hard time because I made it a little hard for myself. There were a couple of situations where I could have rolled lower to hit. I know that now, so I can prepare myself for the next game.
Yeah, well, it's all in a learning curve.
It's all a learning curve.
Yeah, it really is.
And, but it's a lot of fun, so check it out if you haven't seen it.
Definitely.
5 parsecs from home.
Then you have what you've been working on.
Yes.
With the game, the Rebs that we had unboxed, right?
Right. We have had unboxed these a while back.
Yeah, I remember.
Here in one of the chats. And I want to show you guys the what I have for that box. Here's an update. Okay, so here are the figures that I have so far, and check them out. They're not bad. I mean, some of these figures are well, first of all, the kit, Julie, it was not hard to put together.
Okay.
The pieces are very small, so I had to use tweezers in some cases, just FYI, for anyone interested. Hard plastic.
Right.
The pieces went together well. There was a little bit of cleaning up to do.
That's normal though, right?
Yes, yes. Some of the pieces of the sprue are still on there.
Okay.
It
looks like good detail though. They look like they're pretty good.
Yes, yes, they are. Very good detail, and I'm trying to get this focused here. But one of the, you will have to do some cleaning. There's definitely some parts in there that need to be clipped off. Usually little knobby ends from the sprues, but not that bad.
Right.
It's not a bad kit. And now we have some aliens.
Ooh.
Woo! Now, the reason why I'm showing this is because 5 parsecs from home, I'm going to be using some of these models.
Right.
And also for the upcoming game of Stargrave.
Stargrave, right, yes.
That's coming in April.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm giving my sci-fi figures priority.
Awesome.
And here is one of the guys that I just started painting. And I'm definitely going to use this guy in our upcoming games.
Terrific.
So you will have to do some cleaning. Overall, not too bad of a kit. Here is the box. There are no instructions. So you will rely on the artwork in the back to put the figures together. Just keep that in mind, guys, if anyone gets this kit. Otherwise, it's not a bad kit. So any ideas, Julie? Any comments?
I made my comments. I mean, it looks good. They look good. I
You like 'em?
look
Yeah.
forward to seeing them painted.
Yeah. And they're very small. They're a very small scale. That's the other thing I want to
Yes,
add.
they are very tiny.
Yeah,
for sure.
they are tiny. So this one, for example, I love it. She can be like holding an objective, or maybe like holding an explosive.
Oh,
or,
yeah, yeah.
You know.
Or maybe intel. It could be a bag with intel.
Yeah,
in it.
yeah, exactly. A bag with intel or something. Yeah, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Good poses, good variety of weapons, etc.
Yep.
Very cool little lot of figures.
Yeah, I can't wait to see them painted.
Yay!
Yeah. Your deep sea project.
Yes.
We want to talk about that for
Absolutely.
Deep Wars.
Yes,
right?
I want to show you guys the finished diver. That diver,
So cool.
you like.
Oh, I love him.
We have it right here in the
Yeah,
table.
he's awesome.
But let's go now to the workstation where I'm going to show you the finished piece. Finally finished that diver. And here he is, the finished diver sculpture. I made the sculpture with green stuff and Procreate mixes, also Super Sculpey clay mixed in there. And it took about 18 hours of work, but it is finally finished. Okay, so that was the diver.
I love him. Look at him.
You love him?
Oh my God. Just to think that you did that. The detail is incredible.
I already have 2 sculptures prior to this. Your woolly rhino, which you already used in the game.
Yes.
And the big skeleton figure, right?
Ernie was my rhino.
Ernie is your rhino. Ernie the rhino. Oh, he's really called an Indrik.
Indrik, that's right. It was Ernie the Indrik.
Ernie
yeah,
the
I knew it was
Indrik
a
for
rhino.
Oathmark.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys, if you haven't seen that video, it's on one of the playlists. It's Sculpting with Green Stuff. That's the playlist. And now the diver. So this is my 3rd sculpture.
And this one's little though.
He's very little. Yes.
He's not the littlest you've ever done, is he, or is he?
Yeah, with that amount of detail, he is the smallest I've done.
He's amazing.
Yeah, and
He
I'm
really
gonna go
is.
smaller. So
I can't wait. That'll be
so
great.
we'll see. Now, this is part of the Deep Sea Sculpting Project.
Right.
And that's going to be for the game Deep Wars. A series of proxy models that I will be doing by hand. And what I'm going to do, I already have a preview to show you guys on this video. The next sculpture. The project.
Really cool too.
Yeah,
like
I
it.
think so. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
The project started today officially, and I have the first sculpture. You're going to see a series of, you're going to see another video, a proper video for it when I advance the sculpture. But today you're going to get a sneak peek at the very beginning. So,
Very cool.
cool. And this is an armature for an ichthyosaur for the game Deep Wars. It's a simple armature made with 20 gauge wire. And here I secure the armature to the bottle cap that I use as a handle. Then I add some tinfoil filler and I secure that with some green stuff. And there you see the tinfoil filler just to give me a little bit of the body shape. I added a very torpedo-like body shape And then I sculpted the rock work and some of the sponges and coral detail that will go on the base. You can see that here, and that is green stuff and Super Sculpey mix. And there it is.
Very cool.
Cool. And then phase 2 of that project is going to be undersea terrain.
That's going to be cool.
Coral reefs, ruins under the sea, all that stuff.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Because I like water, as you know, anything water. So this is terrific. I can't wait to play underwater.
Yeah, which I think you're going to like Deep Wars because of that.
I do too, sure.
It's all underwater. It's very different, you know.
Yeah,
so.
it'll be fun.
Cool. All right, moving
Terrific. Moving on. Well, you saw the diver. All right. We have an unboxing.
We do have an unboxing.
Yes.
Something very different today.
Yes.
We are going to unbox Tanks, the Modern Age. And this is a game I've had in my collection for a while, since last year.
Yeah.
We haven't been able to do anything yet, but we will be. This is going to be on the agenda, and we're going to try this game.
Yeah.
So let's unbox Tanks. All right,
let's see it.
Do it. Now this is by Gale Force 9, and this is related to Team Yankee. Team Yankee is a sort of a Cold War gone hot game.
Yeah, you explained it to me before. It sounds like it would be fun.
It's very interesting, and it's all conventional warfare. And a lot of the models in Team Yankee can be compatible with this game.
Okay.
Okay, so that's where they are related. Okay, so we have the instructions here.
Right.
And this is for both tanks, both the M1, and you get 3 variants. The M1 Abrams. Okay, and the difference is in the guns.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just looking here just to see some of the difference between the variants. So you get the IPM-1 Abrams and the M1A1 Abrams.
Okay.
And then the M1 Abrams, which is sort of the early variant.
Okay.
Okay. So pretty cool. All right, let's check out plastic.
Woo,
yes. So you get the tanks, and this is the Russian T-64.
And are these the same, the sprues?
Yes. Okay. You get 2 vehicles, 2 Russian tanks.
Okay.
And a very good detail. Look at those tracks.
I know.
Oh, very nice. And here is the upper hull of the T-64. You got a, looks like a box there, a toolbox. Then you have the machine guns. Okay. And then here are some hatches. Here is the rear gratings for the tank.
Okay.
And then the base for the turret. Here's the turret. Some of the side armor plating for that go over the tracks.
Right.
And here are the 2 gun variants for the tank. You have 2 variant. You can build 2 variants of the Russian tank. It looks like. Am I correct on that? No, it's actually 1 tank.
Oh.
It's 1 tank according to the instructions. So it's the T-64. Very cool.
Yeah, definitely.
They look easy to build and a good plastic construction. Nice hard plastic. Okay, so 1 sprue.
Looks good.
For each vehicle.
Then we have this.
Then we have the American M1A1 Abrams, if that's the version you want to build. Okay, and you get 3 different versions, so I'm assuming the parts for those versions are here. And there you see the differences in the gun. Gun barrel. One is a much longer gun. Okay. So very cool. Again, not very many parts. You got a few small parts here, little jerry cans and things like that. And you have the tracks here. So you get 1 M1 tank. 1 Abrams tank.
Okay. Then we have the cards.
We have a series of cards. Yep. Oh, that's cool. These are all the stat cards, and you get a full deck. Basically, all of the vehicles in the game.
Wow.
So you get the helicopters. There are aircraft in this game, by the way. Simple layout. Look at that, the hind. Oh, I gotta get that model.
I like these too. The cards that you get, that you draw or whatever.
Oh, yes.
This is cool.
Yes, this is, it looks like another card deck. Now, I don't know very much about the game yet.
No,
I have
but it
to
looks
read
like
it.
it would be fun.
Yeah, it has a lot of little cards. These are some kind, like,
This is a crew.
events in the game
Okay,
and things like that.
Yeah, things that happen to you, right? Or,
Yeah.
And then this is the crew.
Crew cards. Now, this is what's interesting about the game, is that you actually have crew members that you equip your tanks with, or your vehicles, right? And so those crew members are going to affect the way your tank or vehicle plays. And that's very cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, I really like that.
Because it would be true. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
You can have the best equipment, but you need a
You
crew.
need a good crew. Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely. I
So
like
you
that.
have commanders and you have crews and drivers, you know, different crew members. That is very, very cool.
I agree. And then, of course, the dice.
The dice, nice, nice six-sided dice. Oh, look at that. Two
And
different colors.
You have the...
A little bit of some of their other games. This is the Stalingrad set.
Ah.
I was very interested in that. And here is Team Yankee, Hammerfall.
Cool. And then this is...
And here is the rule book. Yes. Now, the rule book is full color. And you have the forces of World War III here. So this is basically this game. It's the same thing as Team Yankee, where it's the... You know, World War, the Cold War gone hot.
Right,
basically.
World War III, sure.
Yeah, but only conventional warfare, nothing
Right.
nuclear, you know. So here are the very nice rule book.
The game wouldn't take very long if you had nuclear
Yeah, really,
options.
if it was nuclear, yeah, it would not take very long at all. You know, so here it explains the cards, you know, playing the game. It has very nice pictures giving you examples of your tanks, your vehicles, how they move. And you do have aircraft. Okay, so it gives you very nicely done, this rule book. I like it. Okay, so I'm going to have to, here's the shooting phase. So it's a game with different phases.
Okay.
Okay.
That's cool.
So you get a lot of examples of attacks and everything else.
It looks like it explains it well, and it looks like it illustrates it well as
Yes.
well.
Yeah. I like the artwork. Very nice little pamphlet here.
And then you have this is terrain that comes with it. Is that what this is?
Oh, yes. This is, a 2D terrain and a lot of the markers that you're going to need. Also, the movement templates.
Okay. Sure, that would be important, wouldn't it?
Yeah. These arrows is what you use to move your tanks and stuff.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It looks like a good game.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get you going on the tabletop with, you know, you get
I've
several.
never played tank, so that would be fun for me.
I know. We
I
got to
would
see
like it.
Julie as a tank
Yeah,
commander.
that'd
Let's
be
see.
awesome.
And nice artwork on the box, all the different tanks that you get, that you can get. So we do have a couple of expansion for these as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here
Looks
is
like
the
good expansions.
Russian T-55.
Right.
Okay, so that's another Russian tank.
And then we have what is it? The Chieftain?
Chieftain, yes. This is a British tank.
Okay.
So I got the Chieftain expansion. And pretty much the same thing we just showed you guys.
Yeah, same thing.
You know.
Just different tanks.
Different tanks and a very good detail on these models.
Definitely.
I really like the detail on that. So I can't wait to put these together and actually paint these and maybe get a couple of tank games going on.
That'd be fun.
You know?
I'm in.
Julie's in. She's going to be the new tank commander. And she's obviously going to beat me as she always does. All right. So, and one thing I want to say about the cards are of a very good thick
There. Yeah,
material.
I noticed that too. It's not cheap at all.
Right.
It's a very well made game, very well explained. Yeah, I like
It
it.
seems that way, and
Yeah.
those cards are really, really nice. So,
Yeah.
Gale Force 9, tanks M1 versus T-64. I will probably have a little video in the future when I'm ready to put the tanks together. We're going to paint them up and then set them to the tabletop. And Julia and I will have just another way to kill each other on the tabletop. And that's something very different for us because we never played like an alternate history game or we've played Drop Zone Commander.
Yeah, and that was fun.
And that's a lot of fun.
And that's something I'd like to play.
To try again. Yeah, absolutely. So slowly but surely, guys, we love fantasy and we play a lot of fantasy, but we want to introduce a lot of these other games.
Some different things,
Some different things. And indie games, especially.
Love indie games.
So we want to get more exposure.
It's important to us to get them, to give them more exposure in indie games.
And one of the subscribers to the Discord channel of 5 Parsecs, very good people, by the way, very warm welcome. The author of 5 Parsecs from Home is on the channel. He's very involved with the game. I love that, you know, and he comes on our channel from time to time, you know, and post stuff. One of the people there, Gambit is his screen name, and that's what we're going to use to identify him. He came up with an interesting idea for keeping track of different things that occur in a game, right? So he has a little a blog. I'm going to post the link to that blog in the description. So make sure that you give it a visit, give it a look. It's a very interesting little thing. I'm going to show you guys a picture now from his blog of what he invented. Basically, it's this little base, and he has a little dice to keep track of different effects on the base. And I have a little example there. I just made it up just to show you. Remember, this is his idea. It's not our idea. But I really liked it. And I want to give him a shout out.
Yeah.
So check out this picture that he has. Okay, and that was with permission of the author.
Of course.
So thank you very much, Gambit, for letting us show this idea that you had. Okay, and here's what's on my painting bench. So I'm painting some old Warhammer Fantasy Skellies. These are from the old Tomb Kings range. And I'm also working on that halfling skeleton that I converted. And for sci-fi, I'm painting these old Necrons. These will be for 5 Parsecs from Home. In fact, the next game. So I'm trying to get these done. And my finished skeleton sculpture, ready to join my undead army. So, as you guys can see, I'm pretty busy.
Busy guy.
Busy guy.
Yeah, that's the way you like it, though.
That's the way I love it.
It's true. Oathmark.
Oathmark!
Oathmark!
Talking about Oathmark, we had
That's
just
right.
mentioned Oathmark previously. Okay, where are we in Oathmark?
You tell me.
Well, Khalees says, Julie here, the Champion Kingdom.
Woo!
She obviously won the last game of the year last year. We had, it sounds like so long ago. It was actually a couple of weeks ago.
No, it wasn't even that long.
It wasn't even that long.
Yeah.
But in our last game, Sharbad the Goblin King was defeated.
He was defeated.
And he ran away.
He ran away.
He ran away.
He ran
so
away.
it's not over yet.
No.
Now, towards the end of those games, we introduced the undead. And, you know, so we are going to continue with that story. What's the whole connection between the Goblin King and the undead?
Exactly.
But we're also going to introduce 2 new kingdoms, right? Julie's going to have a kingdom, and I'm going to have an undead kingdom, most likely.
Of course.
Of course. A necropolis. We have to do it. And for that, I'm going to have a couple of my sculptures are going to be used in those games.
I know, it's going to be fun.
So we will introduce those kingdoms probably sometime towards the end of this week.
Good, okay.
Right? And we'll work around whatever things we have to do.
Right, and we'll have a game maybe, what do you think? I know we're running behind, so.
We are
Friday
running
or
behind,
Saturday?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we may do it either Friday or Saturday. We will have the first Oathmark of the year.
Yay!
Now, for 2021, of course, Oathmark is sort of a regular thing on our channel. What I want to do is start looking at more of the river rules,
Okay.
right? From Battlesworn. We're going to start looking at battle honors. We're going to start incorporating some of those things into the game. And of course, the undead. Yes.
For you. I like the river people.
You like the river
I do-
rules?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Well, the
We'll see.
boats. Yeah, I will
Yeah,
have some
I
new
love
boats.
the boats. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm thinking about creature, like what kind of creatures will be living down there.
Well,
what I'm
that's
thinking, too.
interesting. Yeah. Well, we'll have to.
Yeah, it'll
Look
be
into
fun.
that.
It'll be fun.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
coming
like
up.
like a sea serpent or something.
Yes.
You know, that kind of harasses both sides.
Yeah.
You know, that
Who
would be
knows?
interesting.
Yeah, we'll take a look at it.
Yeah. So Oathmark, we will have the new kingdom. We'll have a separate little video, and we'll introduce the new kingdoms, and then hopefully play the first game of the
Now,
year.
what about the narrative for the last kingdom? Is that like?
Oh, good that you asked. Narrative, I'm still a little stuck. I've been doing these little narratives for Oathmark using the figures. Unfortunately, because our computer went down, that's where I had my Auto Realm software.
Oh,
And
I
the
see.
Chromebook that we're using now,
Right.
it's not compatible
No, we
with that.
need a new computer.
Yeah. So, studio budget.
Yeah. It doesn't allow
New
for
laptop
that right
for the
now.
studio.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I do all of my, a lot of my filming, editing, and everything I was doing on the computer, but now I'm doing it on my phone.
Right, but we need. That's something we
So,
really do need to look
Yeah,
into
absolutely.
quickly, hopefully.
So, so I won't have the maps that I was planning to have for the narrative to show like the troop movements and
Right.
what was happening with the kingdoms.
Right.
But I will have some kind of narrative to kind of close
we'll
it up.
hopefully be able to work on the computer situation and get it back,
Right,
get you back doing what you were doing before.
right, right. The maps really make the narratives
I
interesting.
agree.
You know, if you're
Yeah.
showing, basically all the narrative was is taking our games, summing them up, and turning it into a story.
Right. Exactly.
Right? And then using the maps from Auto Realm to show where the troops were going
Right.
and the kingdoms in relation to other geographical.
Makes it more real. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it more
I like
interesting.
I definitely like the maps.
So
yeah.
we are going to work on that and hopefully begin the narratives again. You know,
Yeah.
so I have a couple on the Oathmark playlist. If you guys are interested, just check it out.
What's up next for your sculpting, for your sculptures?
Okay, well, sculpting. The first, the major project is the Deep Wars,
Deep sea.
Deep Sea Sculpting Project, which is for Deep Wars,
Right.
but it's also for any other game that accommodates that. That's going to involve a few sea monsters, sculptures of sea monsters, and then a couple of divers.
Yeah.
I think.
Good.
Right?
Very good.
So that's going to be an ongoing project. That's phase 1. And then phase 2 is going to be underwater terrain. We're going to look at making corals and making all kinds of things for
Very
underwater.
nice. Very nice.
So
And Vanguard, I hope we're going to be playing Vanguard in the
yeah,
upcoming soon.
absolutely. We do have a Dragon Rampant game that we're trying to play and
Yeah.
resolve, and that's going to be up soon this week. And then Vanguard, I do want to get a game.
I
in
do
Vanguard,
too, yeah.
You know, but and then for 5 parsecs, I'm painting. As you guys saw earlier, my painting update. I do have a few figures that I'm painting for 5 parsecs. I do want to have that second 5 parsecs game very, very soon. I mean, as soon as possible.
Very good.
I'm really liking 5 parsecs.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, that's good. That's good.
yeah, and hopefully Julie can join in at
Yeah,
some point. and-
absolutely.
and we'll
Yeah.
learn more and more about this game. It's very cool. Very cool.
Definitely. Well, there was a lot of information today.
A lot of information. I hope that you guys found it useful. That's what's going on in our channel and what will be going on.
Yes.
So very excited. A lot of sculpting projects.
Yes.
The deep sea project is only the beginning.
Yeah.
I have quite a few sculpting projects in mind, and we're going to be looking at vehicles, how I sculpt vehicles later on. I've learned a couple of tricks, so stay tuned for that.
Terrific.
All right. Thank you,
for
guys.
watching, guys.
Oh, thank you so much, and I hope you like these updates. This is a very important part of the channel, and we'll talk very soon on our next bi-weekly talk.
Yes.
All right.
Take care.
Have a good one, guys.